Softball 360 is on the air. The greatest softball hitters in the world are geared up for the 2011 Stadium Power Tour. We'll preview the Long Haul Bombers, powered by Home Run Monkey, and their hard-hitting upcoming season. Natalie Kane reviews last year's greatest hits.
I'll find out who has the best chance to win the Manufacturers Cup, and we'll meet the newest players on the tour.
What happens when some of the top players in Major League Baseball step up to the plate and accept the challenge from the Long Haul Bombers? We'll have highlights from Big Z's home run hitting derby for charity, featuring Carlos Zambrano of the Chicago Cubs. Softball 360 starts now.
Hey, softball fans, welcome to today's episode.
Let's get it on.
Hey, sports fans, welcome to Softball 360, America's biggest and best showcase of the sport of the summer, softball. I'm your host, Natalie Kane, and this summer we're going to be taking a swing at some of the best aspects of the game. We've got new products, we're going to be showing you some tips on how to improve your game, and we'll be checking out the best weekend tournaments. And of course, we'll be following the Long Haul Bombers. You remember these guys, the best home run hitters in the game, and they're going to be showcasing their brute power at Major League ballparks across the nation. Let's get a better look at those Long Haul Bombers, and they're powered by homerunmonkey.com.
These are the Long Haul Bombers, powered by homerunmonkey.com.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold the phones. That is going to be in another zip code. Wow!
A hand-picked collection of the best home run hitters the softball world has ever known.
I'm Brett Helmer. I hit for Team Easton.
I'm Chris Larson. I hit for Team DeMarini.
My name is JD Jenner, and I swing for Team TPS.
I'm Jeremy Eisenhower, and I hit for Team Mike.
I'm BJ Fulk, and I hit for Team Worth.
The Long Haul Bombers travel across America to Major League ballparks, displaying their brute power in one-of-a-kind home run derby.
Anybody take a softball and hit 400 or 500 feet? That's a lot.
There's 6 teams, with 2 players per team going head-to-head in competition, with pride and prizes on the line. Each player gets 15 swings, and each home run is worth 1 point. The last pitch is known as the money ball. It's worth 2 points and can be the tiebreaker. At the conclusion of the season, the top team is awarded the Manufacturers Cup. The top 4 Long Haul Bombers advance and earn a spot in the finals. This year, the finals are in Los Angeles at Dodger Stadium. Who will be the Long Haul Bomber to hit the most home runs and provide softball souvenirs for the fans? Get ready to see some big-time blasts from some of the best home run hitters in the game today. Get ready for the Long Haul Bombers.
We've got plenty to look forward to all season long, but how did we get here? Let's take a look at the 3 R's. We've got rewind, review, and recap.
The Stadium Power Tour blasted off in Florida at the domed home of the Tampa Bay Rays, Tropicana Field.
Do you want to co-host with me?
Team Mican's Denny Crine got it started. DC let his bat and classic swing do the talking. One home run after another. And another. 5 for 5. 6 for 6. 10 for 10. Was DC unstoppable? Close to perfect, as DC ended up 13 for 15, setting the proper tone for the season. In Denver, a breezy Coors Field greeted the Bombers, and with it, the winds of change. Rookie Chris Larson for Team DeMarini stepped up to the plate and promptly knocked it out of the park. And then he did it again. Chris is new on the tour, but already has the swagger of a veteran and sends softball souvenirs into the concourse of Coors Field. He's got plenty of power and will be a player of interest all season long.
This is overwhelming. This whole atmosphere is something else. I mean, I can't even describe it.
Twins against the Rockies. Special pregame show by the Long Haul Bombers.
The Bombers broke in the newest ballpark in the Bigs and hit a bullseye at Target Field in Minnesota. Twins mascot TC Bear better man up with the Bombers in town.
I was told to bring a hard hat if we're sitting in the outfield because these guys are going to be bombing them out there left and right.
We're fans of the Twins, and we love the Long Haul Bombers.
Rookie Brett McCullum swinging a TPS Triton went big, upper deck and beyond for 11 big points. Who could stop him today? The last man standing was Brian "the ball will be flying" Wegman. Wiggs is a savvy vet for Team Easton and swings like he means it, clubbing homer after homer. He was just 2 points behind McCullum, and it came down to the last pitch. Then Wiggs smashed the money ball, and the result was a rare tie between Wiggs and McCullum.
You said you're looking forward to hitting in the stadium. How do you feel now that you got to hit in the stadium? What was it like?
Awesome. It carried well. I mean, there were some good pokes up in the upper deck, but even the balls we were missing, we're still making it out. So it's a very nice thing to hit in.
A West Coast road trip started at San Diego's Petco Park. Jeff Hall for Team Bass got the Home Run Fest started with a wake-up call for the guests at the Marriott.
There's a big one. Goal!
BJ Falk for Team Worth tested the right field confines, and the hefty lefty had no limits.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a big one. That might be the longest one of his at-bat right there. Wow, for BJ Falk.
Greg Cannell picked up the pace with some of the biggest blasts of the season.
For 3, that is why they call them the Bombers. Wow, and he's not gonna stop. San Diego, how do you like them apples? 10 for 14, can he take the top spot away from Halsey? A final pitch, San Diego, make some noise for Greg Cannell. And there it goes! Woo-hoo! Unbelievable, unbelievable. What a show Greg Cannell put on there.
But the softball party has just gotten started. Plenty more ahead on the Stadium Power Tour. The Bombers give some MLB pros a few hitting lessons and then hit it into the Cove at the home of the world champs in San Francisco. Standing 6'5" and tipping the scales at 270, his big heart matches his big frame. When Softball 360 returns, the Big Z, Carlos Zambrano, an all-star with the Cubs, hosts a charity home run derby. And who did the Big Z invite? Some of the top players in the Bigs and the Long Haul Bombers, powered by Home Run Monkey.